2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Well, every team trying to still figure out, Greg, their playing time. At what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
Here's Diaz. Outside, Taylor. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Magruder. High, arcing shot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Fast break. Here they come. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. And it's Kabengele missing. Here's Perez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Magruder. Here's Kabengele. To the paint. Stolen. To the middle. Magruder with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Launches it. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Kabengele.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Taylor. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hits it from three-point range.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Magruder. Here's Kabengele. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Taylor. The tray. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Wiltshire. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Wiltshire. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the three ball is good.
Look, the best way to get open in this league, use a screen like we just saw. It can give you just enough space to get the shot off.
Here's Cabangeli. Pass to Parks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. And he hits the jump shot. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Diaz. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Cherokee Parks. Parks can't hit the putback. Gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Diaz. And it's Cabangeli with the rebound. Cabangeli's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Ennis. Shoots from the elbow. Perez with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Back to Ennis. Lets the three fly. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Diaz. Left side, Taylor. Here's the three. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Diaz. The second effort. Banked in off the glass. Taylor's got 8 points.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Inside. Sims inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Djanovic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Parks. Here's Sims. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Shoots a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Being pretty brave so far, about 23%. 59 seconds left to play in the first.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Here's Perry. Just 2 to shoot. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Ennis. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Down low. They need this one. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Here's Perry. Still without a basket. Here's Djanovic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. And another shot. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Munford. Offline with his 3. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Shoots it. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Parks. Off target from the wing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
No good on the 3. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Takes the 13-footer. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts. Here's Perry. He has yet to score. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Looking at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. To the inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Greg, the Miami Heat have put together a super team, they're calling it. Is this the future of the NBA?
Listen, relationships are huge, and we know LeBron, Bosh, and Wade became close back in the 2008 games. And I think we will see more guys wanting to play with their friends.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
All right, so as the 2010s Clark start, what is next in terms of style of basketball?
You know, I think more teams, Kevin, will take on those Steve Nash Sun teams. Identity, faster tempo, playing more up pace, a lot more small ball and using the three-point line, more movement and sharing the basketball, knocking down threes and playing faster.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Ennis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Taylor. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
This is how you share the rock.
Gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Ennis taking his time here. Cabangeli. Will it go? He lays it in. Cabangeli's got his second basket of the night.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Diaz.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Taylor's shot, good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now here's Ennis. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Munford. Pass to Ennis. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Ennis has got 5.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
Over to the left wing. They set the pick to the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Cherokee Parks. Still scoreless. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Perez. Off target from three-point range. Gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Wiltshire passes to Parks. Fires from deep. Here's Cabangeli. It doesn't go for him. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And there's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. Takes the 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. From downtown, Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Wiltshire. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cabangeli. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Diaz. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Magruder. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Pass to Taylor. Shoots the three. And it's Cabangeli with the rebound. Cabangeli's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wiltshire passes to Cabangeli. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the pick. Here's Magruder. Off with the layup. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Drops in the tray.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 19. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Only 21% from the field so far. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. That shot off.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Rebounded by Wiltshire. Picked his pocket. Pass to Taylor for the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Taylor's got 17.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
Taylor's gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for him, so 60% shooting on the night. Wiltshire passes to Magruder. Here's Cabangeli. Sinks that one from the post. He has 6. Here's Diaz. Outside, Taylor fires for 3. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Wiltshire. Can't get it to fall. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Perez, the pass to Diaz. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Five on the clock. There's the pick. Here's Magruder. The wing jumper off target. Gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Being a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Wiltshire. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Diaz. Takes a 3. Magruder with the rebound. From the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Here's Perez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the drive. And he makes good on the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And a pretty brutal 29% since the break. From past the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 22.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Right wing. Lets it go with a 3. That's a miss. His 5th, 8 made field goals. And the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Here's Ennis. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And around 24%, not a good showing here. Magruder passes to Parks. The 3-ball connects from three-point range. Parks has got 5 now. Gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Diaz. There's the 3. Here's Perez. Out to Taylor. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Now Ennis. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Out to the wing. Here's Magruder. Tries yet again. And it's good on the way in. He's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Diaz. This one for 3. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. It's picked off. Lays it up and banks it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. To the wing right side. Here's Cherokee Parks. He gets that one. Parks has got 5 points now in the quarter. From the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Diaz. Fires the 3. Here's Perez. Drills the three-pointer. Perez has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Here's Cherokee Parks. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Magruder. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously not what they need right now. He's got to score.
From deep. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. And he misses the fast break layup. He got it up. The shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season. In all, 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job now.
5 to shoot. The second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Being a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Parks passes to Sims. And here's Ennis. Pass to Parks. Here's Munford. Out left to the wing. Down low. Here's Ennis. No good with the elbow jumper.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
To the paint. Unloads from 9. Here's Taylor. Misses the 3. Poked away. It's stolen by Taylor. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
To the middle, and Taylor with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For 3, Parks grabs the miss. Parks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ennis passes to Sims.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Diaz. Puts up a 3. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Ennis, guarded closely. And Clark, last season, some contentious contract negotiations between the NBA and its officials. Nice to have things settled, isn't it?
Always good to have labor peace, Kevin. Yeah, the collective bargaining agreement is set to expire after this season, so we got to take a pause and hold our breath. Could be another tense summer coming up.
For the 3. Sims with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Perez with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Perry. Knocks down the 3 ball. Perry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
With the step back. Here's Munford. It's deflected. Left side, Taylor. The 3. The shot, no good. Just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Hands it from downtown.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Perry. Pass to Perez. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Munford, the pass to Cabangeli. Here's Magruder. Here's Munford. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Textbook screen, which leads to the nice bucket there.
And Clark, this summer, the 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up after some disaster.
Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Magruder. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cabangeli. There's the triple. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Perry. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. And a missed layup. Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's the 3. And no good. Doing it well here in the 4th quarter at 50%. Pass to Perez. Off target from outside. Gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Wiltshire. Here's Munford, and it's in off the backboard.
His smart use of the mid-range. Make them guard every part of the court.
In this game, 45%. Here's Perry. Shoots the 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Magruder, that's good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Cabangeli with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Wiltshire. Here's Magruder. The tray. That shot, no good. Right side, Taylor. No good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's